Alright, y'all, what's going on? It's a brand new day. What do y'all know about this? Y'all? Operation Paperclip. Now, this right here, like I said, I'm going to play this whole video. It's a 10-minute video, so I just want to say something real quick. But Operation Paperclip, you see it right here? How Nazi scientists were recruited by the U.S. So it says German scientists recruited by the U.S. So this right here is let you know. Like, because as far as I'm concerned, the Nazis were the one that started this Stasi program, right? The Stasi, a.k.a. gang stalking, track and trace. So if the Nazis were the one that started it, it all makes sense of why the USA would recruit the Nazi scientists. They say, hey, man, let's go ahead and recruit these boys so they can teach us the magic, teach us the science. And here we are today, you know what I mean, in this technological warfare. And I'm going to go ahead and play it all the way back. Hold up. Let me play it all the way back. Grab your popcorn. Grab your chips. Listen and learn.
The Montauk Project, according to mainstream sources, are conspiracy theories that began circulating in the 1980s.
Secret military time travel experiments exposed. The year of 6037. You know what I'm saying? The Montauk Project.
They are stories of secret government-run experiments conducted at an Air Force base in Montauk, New York. These experiments consisted of teleportation, mind control, contact with extraterrestrial life, and most famous and infamous, experiments in time travel. In this story,
there ain't no time travel, D. There ain't no time travel. You know, there's some nuts out there that, still ain't wake up yet. I don't know why now it's all something now. It's a lag now. What's going on? I tell you, boy. I'm on Rumble, actually, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
We will be discussing a specific time travel story involving the notorious Montauk Project.
So now I want to... Hold on, y'all. We got to see what's going on.
According to professor and UFOologist, Coastal Defense Station during World War II, Camp Hero remained open until 1981. But the Montauk Air Force Station, including the famous Sage Radar Tower, was closed and decommissioned in 1957. But according to Preston Nichols, the camp secretly reopened in 1971. This is where the Montauk Project story begins. According to the accounts of the Montauk, New York residents, during and after World War II, they witnessed German U-boats off the coast of Montauk, New York, along with U.S. naval boats. After World War II, the U.S. discovered the Germans were engaging in deep science, metaphysical and paranormal research and development.
Y'all hear that?
It was in the...
y'all need to understand that. The government is involved in deep science, metaphysics, brain mapping, all types of telekinesis, remote viewing, everything that they're into, you're not into, and they made it like that on purpose. That's the reason why they gave you Jesus, to keep you distracted. Meanwhile, the beast is doing all types of research and knowledge, so that way they can gain the information and the science, so that way they can control your punk ass. And this is the reason why. This is the reason why they encourage you to stay trapped in religion. They don't want you to know this right here. And this is the reason why they run the world, and you don't. They run the world, you run the work. Can I get a no there?
After World War II, the U.S. discovered the Germans were engaging in deep science, metaphysical and paranormal research and development. It was in the interest of the U.S. to bring those scientists and their research into the U.S.
You see that?
To continue their research and development.
It's oh shit, the Germans is up. They done stepped their game up. They engaged in deep science and metaphysics. Man, we gonna have to recruit these mugs. Bring them over here so he can bring the knowledge to us, so we can learn how to control our sheeples, aka citizens. Because America's a corporation.
But only on behalf of the U.S. government.
The strategic alliance between Nazi Germany, and America's most powerful corporation.
Therefore, it appears there was a secret alliance between the German military and the American armed forces to continue research and development into metaphysical and hidden sciences the Germans were working on. Writer-researcher Peter Moon explains there might have been an underwater entrance to the base, or a deeper underground section of the base. Many researchers believe it was there, where the experiments were
The reception and all is lagging.
conducted.
You know what I'm saying? Verizon suck.
Under the SAGE radar station and antenna, a facility was constructed to engage in these experiments. The Germans secretly assisted the U.S.
And y'all,
military in the
meanwhile,
construction.
while y'all still at church and Jesus on the main line, this is what they doing, y'all. This is what they doing, man. That's why I can't mess with, I can't mess with a lot of y'all TIs, man, because, y'all gonna be the ones. Y'all gonna be the ones that's gonna be bodified, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all really don't know what's going on. Y'all not doing your homework. This shit is serious. This shit is beyond serious. You know what I'm saying? It's beyond serious, dog. You know what I mean? I know they say life is just an illusion and life is a game, but the beast ain't playing fair with this game. The soul snatching and all this, man, this is, they all in your dream world, man. This is crazy, dog.
Technology such as the Montauk
It just keeps lagging. I don't want to play now for whatever reason, man.
chair, which was connected to a series of computers, such as the Cray 1 supercomputer.
I had to turn the video off, man, because it was lagging. The internet was lagging, whatever. Maybe I'll come back later on today. It's 6 a.m. in the morning. I woke up. I woke up at 3 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? The gang stalkers are still asleep, thank God. So let them suckers stay asleep. But anyway, this is the book right here I was talking about. Targeted Souls, Surviving Spiritual Gang Stalking. And as you can see, it's 0 on Kindle. So I will have to, it says available instantly or by, I don't know if is it available instantly or 555. In the funny though, it got 555. I tell you what, I can't make it up. The book is new. It came out 2023, man. So it's only like 2 years old, really. 3, 4, just 5, about a year and a half, really, right? Not even quite 2 years. And then he got some more down here. Targeted Soul, surviving the web of spiritual gang stalking. Now this one right here says start reading for free. But I don't think they, let me click it. Let me show you all the rest though. The governors of gang stalking. I think that's it. I think that's it for gang stalking right here on this page. It's more though. It's more books. You know what I'm saying? It's more books out here. As you can see, that's a picture right there too. The person grabbing their head. You know what I mean? That's from the frequencies. So I'm trying to tell you, man. The world is in the world of hurt, dog. The world is in the world full of pain, man. You know what I mean? So, and I ain't just talking about the target individuals. I'm talking about like everybody. Everybody gonna be a target individual eventually. You know what I'm saying? Because we're all here. We're all connected to this grid. There is no escape unless it's death. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're here, you still gotta have laptops. You still gotta have cell phones that have made us reliant, you know, to the power grid. That's another thing too that makes me wonder too. Like I know Brother B Dale always talk about, it's gonna be a power outage, and a lot of people speak on this power outage and everything. But if it do be a power outage, it ain't gonna be out. It ain't gonna be out for long. They gonna probably shut it off just like how they did the TikTok. They gonna shut it off and then shut it back on. You know what I'm saying? They might shut it off about a good 2-3 months just to create more blood sacrificing. Because if the power go out for like a good 3 months, you already know a lot of people are gonna die within that 3 months. A lot of people. See, who's to say we probably dead? Who knows? We ain't no telling. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. You know what I'm saying? It all depends on what your calling is and what your purpose. If it's your purpose to survive this shit, then you're gonna survive it regardless. If it's time for you to go, then you're going. I mean, that's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? But well, the reason I'm saying about this about the power outage situation is because they're using. Oh, I just now realized this is the same author. She wrote both of these books. I think it's pronounced Muriel Florent. You know what I'm saying? I don't like jacking up people's names. Muriel Florent. That's both of the books. So I don't have neither one of them. So if anybody's willing to get them, get them. If you want me to get them, my Cash App is there. You know what I'm saying? If they even have the paperback. Let me click this. Let me click that. See what's popping. You know what I'm saying? But what I was gonna say? Oh yeah, about the power outage situation. Like they using this grid. They using the power outage to get us. So why would they shut down their weapon? You see what I'm saying? Targeted souls surviving the web of spiritual gang stalking. I'm trying to tell you, gang stalking is spiritual. Everything is spiritual. But it says in targeted souls surviving spiritual gang stalking, Crystal, a skeptical woman, becomes a victim of cyber bullying with paranormal twists. You damn right. I mean, you damn right. Hold on, me. But they using this they using the technology to torture us. So why would they shut it off? You know what I'm saying? This is perfect for them. You know what I mean? I mean, you got to give it to them hands down, man. This is perfect. This is a perfect way to. You talking about depopulation and taking people out and just torturing people or whatever. This is a perfect way to do it. So why would they, if they was to shut the the grid down, the power off? Trust me, they ain't gonna do it for long. They just do it just so it could just be blood all over the streets, and then they probably just turn it back on. You know what I'm saying? But look at all this right here. It says paranormal, suspense, cyberbullying, spiritual manipulation, Weibo, deception. What the fuck is that? We both deception? We both whatever. Soul protection. Then we got psychological thriller and survival story. So let me see what else they got. Yeah, man, but gang stalking ain't real though, right? I feel it's funny how people be like, maybe forget that big about that gang stalking. I forget about it when when I get off that damn target list. It says in targeted souls surviving spiritual gang stalking. Crystal, a skeptical woman, becomes a victim of cyberbullying with a paranormal twist, tormented by mysterious online entities. She delves into the dark world of spiritual gang stalking, striving to unravel its enigmatic web. and safeguard her sanity. This gripping tale explores the eerie intersection of technology and spirituality, with malevolent forces lurk in the digital shadows, ready to prey on vulnerable souls. Man, trying to tell y'all, man, y'all better shh. And like I said, I got my crystals and I got all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I got my black obsidian and my tiger's eye, and I got my amethyst, and you know what I'm saying. Got my fun sway ring on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I stay protected in these spiritual streets, like the babes say. You know what I'm saying? Got my my fun sway. You know what I'm saying? Prosperity and protection. Got my dragon's talisman on. Like, I stay strapped up, but trust me, dog. This is like even deeper, man. Because what makes it deeper? Let me tell you what makes it deeper. Is because they're using the technology. Because that's why they call it spirit science. See, when people try to talk to you about spirituality and they're not bringing science to the table, just walk away from them. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't know what they're talking about. Spirit science go together like peanut butter and jelly. Sock and sneaker. You know what I'm saying? Dick and vagina. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, it's a match. It goes together. You cannot have one without the other. And see what the beast is doing today. Even though we, especially us indigenous people that's indigenous to this land, you know what I'm saying? They know that we already connected to the spiritual world, but people have been disconnected because you've been trapped in religion. But your ancestors, are connected to this, spiritual world, and they know that we got the spirit on our side, but they're manipulating our world with the technology. You see what I'm saying? They're using the technology to do these things, because you notice that, like I said, everything that we can do, like as far as telekinesis and time travel and what else? Remote viewing. Like, we can actually do these abilities with our mind. Remember in the Bible when God got mad because they was doing telekinesis, telepathy. They was doing telepathy with their mind when they was building the Tower of Babel, and the jealous God got mad and confounded their language. You see what I'm saying? This jealous God is who we dealing with right now. But what I'm saying is that we're blessed with these spiritual gifts to be able to do these things naturally. But y'all scared. You call them devils and stuff. That's demon stuff, whatever. But these are our gifts that we can do. But see, the beast can't do these things, so they gotta mimic things with technology. So since they don't know how to do what we can do, like, naturally, and we're gifted to do it, that's the reason why they gave us Monsanto, you know what I'm saying, to, poison you up, so that way you will lose connection with all these gifts that God, the real God, or Mother Nature, I don't even like using God, I don't even like using that word, the source, life force has given us, you know what I'm saying, given us these abilities to time travel, to do telekinesis and telepathy, and, you know what I'm saying, all types of aerodynamics, and these things that we were gifted to do, but they gave you Jesus, they gave you religion, you know what I'm saying, and that dumbed you down. So now you you Superman without power down, you know what I'm saying. They done kryptonite you with the mind control. So this is the reason why the beast is using technology to do these things now. You know what I'm saying? They got CERN bringing in these entities, you know what I'm saying, open the portals and stuff. There's a whole bunch of stuff that they doing. They using the frequencies, the 5G, the 6G, the 8G, all these cell phones, all these modules, these T-Mobile, these domes that we bring into our crib. You know what I'm saying? They're using these stuff to as a weapon to read our thoughts, and to scan our bodies and look inside of our bodies and our minds, and so all these crazy things that they're doing with the technology. But you don't understand that we can do these things naturally. We can do them naturally. But I'm gonna stop the video. It's like 20 minutes, man. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, man. I just wanted to say that, man. Gangs Talking is real. And as far as I'm concerned, the only way out this is two ways. Either you separate yourself from this corporation, or you die. Holla back, y'all. Hit the Cash App up. I appreciate y'all. We out.